In Marshall versus ESPN, we'll see whether National Collegiate Athletic Association, or NCAA, rules that prevented student athletes from earning money from television broadcasts of their games violated Section 1 of the Sherman Antitrust Act. Under NCAA rules, only amateur athletes can compete in collegiate athletics. Student athletes lose their amateur status if the athletes receive payment for competing in their sports in violation of the NCAA's bylaws. Student athletes were required to sign a form that allowed the NCAA to use the student athlete's name or picture to promote NCAA events and programs. However, student athletes weren't allowed to profit off their own name or image. In 2014, Javon Marshall, a former Vanderbilt University football player, and other former and current National Collegiate Athletic Association, or NCAA, football and basketball players brought a class action lawsuit against college athletic conferences, licensing agencies, and television networks, including ESPN. The NCAA wasn't a defendant in this suit. The athletes argued that the conferences, licensing agencies, television networks, and the NCAA conspired to exploit NCAA rules that forbade student athletes from profiting off their own name and image. The athletes claimed that the NCAA's rules were inherently anti-competitive and violated Section 1 of the Sherman Antitrust Act because the NCAA's eligibility rules prevented the athletes from competing in the market for the value of their own right to publicity. The defendants moved to dismiss the student athletes' antitrust claims.